What's up, Turbo Tribe? Welcome back to the channel where cars aren't just metal and rubber, they're adrenaline, design, lifestyle, and the heartbeat of every road trip and city cruise. Today, we're diving into something that's going to stir up excitement for enthusiasts who love precision driving and Japanese engineering that blends sportiness with everyday usability. We're talking about the 2026 Acura RSX, a name that brings back nostalgia, excitement, and a serious punch of modern tech and performance. Acura has revived the RSX badge, and let me tell you, this is not just a care-up, it's a statement. So buckle up, because we're going all in on this review, from the way it looks to how it feels inside, to what's under the hood and what you can expect when it finally hits showrooms. Exterior first impressions matter, and the 2026 Acura RSX knows how to turn heads. At the front, you're greeted by Acura's signature diamond pentagon grille, but this time it's sharper, wider, and more aggressive than ever. The RSX has that low-slung stance you'd expect from a sports coupe, with sleek LED headlights that taper back and give the car an unmistakable futuristic look. The daytime running lights are razor-thin and almost blade-like, giving the impression that the car is always on the hunt. The hood is sculpted with bold creases that catch the light in just the right way, emphasizing the RSX's athletic personality. It's not flashy for the sake of being flashy, it's calculated, it's refined, and it screams performance. Move to the side and you'll see how Acura has perfectly balanced proportions. The 2026 RSX rides low and wide, with a coupe profile that looks ready to pounce. You get those aerodynamic side skirts, a swooping roofline that flows seamlessly into the rear, and muscular fenders that house performance-oriented wheels ranging from 19 to 20 inches depending on the trim. The designers clearly wanted the RSX to look fast even when it's parked. The side mirrors are sculpted with aerodynamic channels to reduce drag and improve stability at higher speeds, and subtle character lines run along the doors, highlighting the flow of motion across the body. This car doesn't just look sporty, it embodies speed, style, and intention. Swing around to the back and you'll see why the RSX has such a commanding presence. The taillights are sleek and stretch across the width of the car in a connected light bar, giving it a modern, premium touch. A sculpted rear bumper with integrated air vents enhances both aesthetics and function, reducing turbulence at high speeds. The dual exhaust outlets are bold, with an available quad-tip setup on the performance trims that let everyone know this isn't just about looks. And then there's the rear spoiler, subtle on the base trim, more pronounced and aggressive on the Type S variant, reminding you that this car has track aspirations. It's athletic, it's purposeful, and it's the perfect blend of sporty flair and Acura refinement. Interior: step inside the 2026 Acura RSX, and the atmosphere shifts from sleek aggression outside to high-tech precision inside. Acura has gone all out to make sure the RSX isn't just a driver's car, but also a place where technology and comfort coexist. The cabin is driver-focused, with a cockpit-like layout that wraps around you. You're greeted with a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster that's customizable, crisp, and designed to give you exactly the info you want without distraction. The center console features a wide infotainment display integrated neatly into the dash rather than stuck on top, with Acura's latest interface that's both touchscreen and touchpad controlled. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Alexa built-in are standard, because this is 2026. And connectivity isn't optional, it's expected. The materials inside the RSX are top-notch, with leather, Alcantara, and brushed aluminum accents depending on trim. The seats themselves are sculpted sport buckets with aggressive bolstering to keep you planted during spirited drives but still comfortable enough for long highway cruises. On the performance trims, you get suede inserts and contrast stitching that scream premium sportiness. Ambient lighting runs throughout the cabin, customizable to your mood, while the sound system is a high-end DLS Studio 3D setup that turns the car into a concert hall. Acura didn't just design a cabin for driving, they designed it for living. Whether you're hitting the track or just commuting to work, performance now, the heart of the risks of the performance. Acura knows the RSX badge carries weight, and they've delivered with a range of options. The base model comes with a turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine pushing around 280 horsepower, paired to either a 6-speed manual transmission. Yes, you heard that right, a manual in 2026 or a 10-speed automatic with paddle shifters. For those who crave more, the RSX Type S takes things to the next level, boasting a turbocharged 2.5-liter engine tuned to deliver upwards of 330 horsepower. That's not just numbers, it's performance you can feel every time you hit the throttle. Acura's super handling all-wheel drive (SHWD) system is available, giving you enhanced traction and cornering stability, while the base trim offers a lighter front-wheel drive setup for purists who love the feel of a traditional coupe. Adaptive suspension, drive mode selectors, and precise steering make the RSX not just a daily driver but a machine you want to push on winding roads. The car feels planted, agile, and ready to deliver adrenaline without sacrificing refinement. Fuel economy is solid for its class, thanks to Honda's engineering efficiency, but make no mistake here, this is a performance car first, and it feels like it. When it comes to pricing, Acura is positioning the RSX to compete directly with rivals like the Toyota GR Supra, Nissan Z, and even some European entry-level sports cars. Expect the base model to start around $38,000, while the higher trims with all-wheel drive and performance upgrades will likely push into the mid to high $40,000 range. The Type S, with all the bells and whistles, could stretch just north of $50,000, but considering the performance, design, and technology you're getting, it's a serious value in today's market. Acura has managed to revive an icon while keeping it accessible to the kind of drivers who made the RSX a legend in the first place. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Acura RSX isn't just a revival, it's a reinvention. It takes everything enthusiasts loved about the original, risks of the sporty look, the driving excitement, the tuner culture vibe, and infuses it with modern design, advanced technology, and performance that can stand toe-to-toe with today's best. This is the kind of car that makes you want to take the long way home, the kind of car that you don't just drive, but experience. It's proof that Acura still knows how to build cars that stir the soul and make every drive feel like an event. That's it for today's deep dive, Turbo Tribe. If you loved this detailed review of the 2026 Acura RSX, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell so you don't miss our next review. Drop a comment down below, would you pick the RSX over something like the Supra or the Nissan Z, or does a European rival tempt you more? We want to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep the engines revving, the roads open, and remember, it's not just about the destination, it's about the drive.